Tim Vickery is a freelance English football journalist, who has lived in Brazil since 1994. He currently serves as the South American football correspondent for BBC Sport, writing a weekly column for the corporation online. Vickery frequently writes for World Soccer and Sports Illustrated, and he is also an analyst on SporTV's main morning program, Redação SporTV. Early life: after leaving school, he took a series of jobs, ranging from menswear shop assistant, laborer, comedy writer, box office assistant and finally a theatre manager in Brazil's favelas. There he met a series of international performance people, becoming fascinated with the Brazilian preoccupation with football. As a result, in 1994, having trained as a TEFL teacher, he left the UK and travelled to Brazil to teach English, learn the local language and immerse himself in Brazilian football. Supporting himself through his TEFL income, he started writing a series of articles for various Brazilian football fanzines. Journalism: today Vickery is perhaps best known for his work on the World Football Phone-In, which airs weekly, hosted by Dotun Adebayo, as part of Up All Night on BBC Radio 5 Live on Saturday mornings. On the show, Vickery is known as the legend in or Wikipedia for his vast knowledge of football in Brazil. Vickery starred in the 2006 UK TV show International Football Factories with Danny Dyer, a documentary about football hooligans in Brazil. As of 2008, Vickery is Brazilian correspondent for World Soccer Daily and continues his role on World Football Daily, the video podcast that replaced WSD. Since May 2011, he published weekly news on sambafoot.com website. He occasionally appears on football discussion programs on the Brazilian television channel SporTV. Personal life: Vickery lives in Rio de Janeiro. In addition to his native English, he is fluent in both Portuguese and Spanish. Vickery cites as his main influences the old style Euro of Brian Glanville, whose a Euro international consciousness Euro always appealed, as well as the Euro social consciousness Euro of the Sunday Times Hugh McIlvarney. References. External links: Tim Vickery's BBC blog, sambafoot.com, Sports Illustrated archive, Tim Vickery's The World Game blog, World Football Phone-In podcast, Tim Vickery on Twitter.